The story begins with Fang Yu, one of China's most elite MMA fighters. She has trained herself to the point where she hasn't lost a single match. Tonight in Macau, she's in the ring facing Xiao Feng, another top-tier fighter, but Fang Yu takes her down with ease. The fight is broadcast live everywhere, and Fang Yu's popularity skyrockets. Yet, even in victory, she doesn't smile. Standing in the center of the ring, her mind drifts back to her past. Fang Yu's grandfather, a wealthy businessman, never wanted her to become a fighter. He expected her to take over the family empire, a responsibility she'd been pushed toward since childhood. But Fang Yu chose a different path. She chose fighting, and that decision left her grandfather deeply disappointed. Now we shift to Ming Tian, a young guy living in Macau with his little brother and sister. Their father passed away, and their mother walked out on them. So Ming Tian has been raising both kids on his own. His little brother, Ming Leng, is glued to the TV, watching MMA fights. Fang Yu is his favorite. He excitedly talks about her incredible round kick and says everyone calls her the queen. But Ming Tian scolds him gently and tells him to get ready for school. To support the family, Ming Tian works at a local restaurant. He had to drop out of college to take care of his siblings. He does everything: cleaning, serving, even food deliveries. But deep down, he wishes he could return to college someday, maybe with a good scholarship. One day, the restaurant owner gives him a delivery order, a meal for a martial arts master. The place is 20 minutes away, but their rule is strict. Food must be delivered in under 15 minutes. And honestly, no one can pull this off except Ming Tian. His sense of direction is insane. He knows every alley, every shortcut in the city. But as he speeds through one narrow lane, an elderly lady's fruit cart suddenly tips over. She kneels, trying to gather her fallen fruit. Ming Tian rushes to help. At that exact moment, Fang Yu happens to walk by. Ming Tian asks her to stop the rolling cart, but instead of catching it, she kicks it hard, and the cart completely collapses. The fruit is destroyed. The old lady gets furious. Fang Yu, unfazed, shoves a handful of money into her hand. The lady snaps back, saying, "Money can't fix everything." But Fang Yu ignores her and walks off. Even Ming Tian is stunned and annoyed. But what can he do? Fang Yu then visits her former martial arts teacher, who's sweeping outside. She begs him for advice. Her family is forcing her to quit martial arts and join the family business. She wants him to tell her what to do, but he refuses gently and says, "Your life, your choices. No one else can decide for you." Just then, Ming Tian arrives with the food delivery, and it turns out the teacher is the one who ordered. Fang Yu and Ming Tian see each other again, but say nothing. They simply walk their separate ways. While returning, Ming Tian receives an email from a college offering him a 70% scholarship, but it's in Shenzhen, a different city. He's torn. Should he chase his dreams or stay in Macau for his siblings? Confused, he walks to the wisdom fountain, the same place his father once brought him, where he taught him that tossing a coin here is like making a vow to chase your dreams. At the same time, Fang Yu also arrives at the fountain, praying for clarity about her future. She chooses to continue her fighting career, while Ming Tian decides he'll move to another city, and without knowing it, both of them toss their coins at the exact same moment. Ming Tian's boss is actually a really kind man. Before Ming Tian leaves for Shenzhen, he treats him to a nice farewell dinner. He even tells him, "I have a friend who manages a KFC there. I already arranged a job for you, and you'll also have a place to stay." Hearing this, Ming Tian is relieved and thanks him sincerely. Soon, Ming Tian moves to Shenzhen with his little brother and sister. Their new home may look old from the outside, but inside, it's newly renovated, clean, bright, and welcoming. The kids love it, and seeing them happy brings a smile to Ming Tian's face too. He decorates the room with an old photo from his childhood, a picture that reminds us he once loved boxing. But after his father passed away, he gave it up completely. Now he starts working at KFC, and once again he's assigned to delivery duty. He also enrolls his siblings in a local middle school, but soon realizes he is running late for his own college orientation. He cuts through a shortcut and rushes toward campus. This is Zhengji College, known across China as one of the best sports academies. A college traditionally filled only with female students. But this year, 10 male students were admitted, and Ming Tian is one of them. Standing among hundreds of girls, he feels awkward and out of place. Everywhere he looks, only girls. And then suddenly, he almost bumps into someone, a girl, Xiaomi. He stops just in time and apologizes. Because of her short hair, Ming Tian thinks she's another guy, and he lights up instantly, saying, "Finally, I thought I was the only guy here." Xiaomi is stunned. He mistook her for a boy, so she quickly clips a hairpin onto her hair. Ming Tian stands there, shocked and embarrassed. Xiaomi smirks and says, "I'll remember your name," then skates away. Meanwhile, in another part of the campus, we see Mr. Wang, the college master, talking urgently with the headmaster. Mr. Wang is worried. He explains, "We admitted 10 boys, but after seeing the campus campus filled with girls, 9 of them requested transfers. Only one is left, Ming Tian. The headmaster is equally stressed, but he insists, you must find a way to keep him happy here. He cannot leave, not this time. He explains the philosophy behind admitting boys. For 42 years, Zhengji University has produced strong, world-class female warriors, athletes who've won 47 city awards and 8 national combat titles. But we ignored something important, the headmaster says. These young women will eventually marry, and they should know how to communicate and live harmoniously with men. That's why we introduced male students. At Zhengji, academics matter, but martial arts, discipline, and physical training matter more. Then the headmaster sends out a message to all students. Bring Ming Tian to the principal's office. Immediately, chaos erupts. All the girls get excited. They rush toward Ming Tian from every direction, admiring his looks, blocking his path, offering to help him get to the office. They're literally going crazy over him. But Ming Tian doesn't need their help, and honestly, he just wants some space. Just then, a girl named Song steps in. She tells everyone to stay away from him and insists she will take him to the headmaster. But Xiaomi also rolls in, puts her hair clip back on, and declares, no, I'll take him myself. Song snaps back, what's the rush? You should look at yourself first. You look like a macho girl. Xiaomi gets offended, and the two immediately start arguing. Not wanting any part of this drama, Ming Tian pretends the headmaster is behind them, and while they're distracted, he quietly escapes to the playground. But the moment he steps outside, he sees Feng Yu. He recognizes her instantly, the rude girl from Macau. Feng Yu, however, doesn't recognize him at all. She walks past, but as she turns, her bag accidentally hits his arm, leaving a small cut. Feng Yu casually hands him some money and says, here, go take care of that. Ming Tian gets furious at Feng Yu's arrogant attitude. He tells her, instead of giving me money, a simple sorry would have been better. He throws the money back. But for Feng Yu, money means more than apologies. She turns and says coldly, sorry doesn't fix anything. This world runs on money. And she walks away. Ming Tian mutters under his breath, monster. That word hits her hard. She storms toward him, ready to punch, but she stops herself at the last second, then walks away in silence. But deep inside, she feels awful. A flashback shows what really happened in Macau that day. When the old lady's cart was rolling downhill, a little girl stepped in front of it. Feng Yu kicked the cart, only to protect the child. Her intentions were good, but neither Ming Tian nor the old lady knew the truth. Later in class, Ming Tian sits quietly among the girls, trying to focus on the lecture, while every girl in the room keeps staring at him. The moment he looks their way, they all quickly turn away, pretending they weren't interested. He starts wondering, were they actually looking at me, or am I imagining things? Meanwhile, at a nearby noodle shop, a boy named San Hao is helping his mom run their small restaurant. 2 guys enter and start causing trouble, insulting the noodles and making a scene. San Hao's mom begs him not to fight. She knows how dangerous he can be when he gets angry. San Hao tries to stay calm and tells the guys, if you really want to fight, we can settle this outside another day. The 2 troublemakers start walking out, but as they leave, they kick a small puppy near the door. San Hao's eyes widen with rage. He loves animals deeply, and he cannot tolerate anyone hurting them. His mother sees the fire in his eyes and whispers, oh no, they're done for. Xiaomi and Feng Yu are training at the boxing club. They're close friends, both passionate about martial arts. But today, Feng Yu seems distracted. Xiaomi notices instantly and asks what's wrong. Feng Yu sighs, that guy Ming Tian. We argued today. He called me a monster. Do I really look like one? Xiaomi almost bursts out laughing, but stops herself. She gently tells her, don't take his words seriously. He doesn't know you. The girls are dying to know more about the only boy in college, so the teacher calls Ming Tian to the front and asks him to introduce himself. But Ming Tian doesn't think he's special, so he simply says his name, nothing more. That night, Feng Yu sits alone in her room, thinking about Ming Tian's words. Her mind drifts back to her childhood. Her parents always wanted a son, so even though she was a girl, they raised her like a boy. She wasn't allowed to grow out her hair, or wear dresses, or act feminine. Only when her younger brother was born did her parents finally let her live like a girl. Happy and excited, she bought the dress she had always wanted and planned a special surprise for her classmates. But when she showed up wearing it, they didn't admire her. They mocked her, teased her, called her a monster. That one word haunted her for years, and still does today. Meanwhile, Ming Tian is working on his college assignments. His little brother, Ming Leng, punches the air in his sleep, dreaming of MMA. Seeing him, Ming Tian smiles softly, but the smile fades as memories hit him. Memories of the night his father came home drunk, and the night his mother walked out on them forever. Ming Leng idolizes Feng Yu, the same girl Ming Tian fought with today. Maybe that's why her face irritates him so much. Her eyes remind him of his mother. At college, Ming Tian struggles to concentrate on his studies. The constant attention from the girls is overwhelming. Meanwhile, the headmaster and Mr. Wang are thrilled because he hasn't requested a transfer yet. But Ming Tian is already planning to switch to another college. Zhengji College is famous for its student clubs, where every newcomer gets a full tour and the freedom to choose any club they like. He sees Feng Yu training fast, powerful, completely focused. He instantly realizes that she must have been trained by the same old master he once delivered food to. Song also wants him in her club, so she shows off her strength, a display so intense it leaves Mingtian shocked. But Xiaomi wants him for her club too, and the two girls end up arguing again. Fed up, Mingtian picks something neutral, the swimming club. He jumps into the pool, swimming laps, until he suddenly notices fish swimming around him. The pool has been converted into an ecological pond. The club was shut down long ago. That's it. Mingtian finally decides he's done. He will definitely transfer. Mr. Wang tries to stop him, but when Mingtian refuses, he sighs and tells him fine. Transferring is simple. Just fill out the form and put it in the official file box. It sounds easy enough, but the moment Mingtian tries to drop the form, a group of karate-trained senior girls surround him, blocking his way. He fights back but gets beaten badly. Bruised and frustrated, he complains to Mr. Wang, "You sent 5 girls to stop me. How is that fair?" Mr. Wang gives him a guilty smile. "I know you're like a superstar here, and I really don't want you to leave." Then he offers him something special. "You won't have to pay your college fees this year. In fact, I'll extend your repayment deadline to 30 years, with no interest. Think of it as a loan, but a very friendly one." For Ming Tian, who struggles financially, this offer is a lifesaver. He agrees, and Mr. Wang makes him promise to keep it a secret. One day, while rushing, Ming Tian accidentally walks into the women's restroom. Inside, Feng Yu is showering. Hearing footsteps, she thinks it's a girl, and casually asks for a towel. Confused, Ming Tian grabs her clothes and hands them over. She instantly recognizes his voice, whirls around and kicks him straight out of the bathroom. At that moment, Xiaomi walks in, misunderstanding everything. "It's not what you think," while Ming Tian slips away awkwardly. Later in the cafeteria, Xiaomi and Feng Yu stop to get ice cream. But even there, Xiaomi ends up fighting with Song because both want the last strawberry flavor. Meanwhile, Ming Tian is out doing a food delivery when he sees 2 bullies dragging a younger boy across the field. Something feels off, so he steps in and instantly gets himself into trouble. The bullies bring him to the field, threatening him, but Feng Yu sees everything and arrives with her group of friends. A massive boys vs girls fight breaks out. One of the boys sneaks up behind Song, but Ming Tian kicks a pole sideways, blocking the attack and saving her. Song is impressed and really grateful. After the fight ends, the girls thank Ming Tian, and the tension between them fades. For the first time, Ming Tian feels like this college might not be so bad after all. He finally decides to stay at Zhengji College for the next 4 years. Mr. Wang couldn't be happier, and just like that, Ming Tian's life takes a turn he never saw coming. New friends, new fights, new challenges, and a college that might change his destiny forever. If you're loving this journey, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and come back for the next part, because things are about to get a whole lot crazier. See you in part 2.